This one is quite interesting, right? And we're talking about Zuma rock in Nigeria. Now, when you look on this rock, you can clearly see a face, right? Now, Zuma rock is believed to have psychic and magical powers. Some say it is evil personified. No, it is believed that between April and October, which mark the rainy season in central Nigeria, you can see the rock apex catching fire under heavy rainfall. Now, listen to this next part. Clear audible sounds of door opening and closing is sometimes heard from the rock, as reported by natives. And whenever the sound is heard, the news about the death of a well-known person is heard. Mighty interesting, right? Now, we over here, we know that this rock is nothing more than an ancient giant. But let us try and connect some dots, right? Now, it is said that the Zuma people of Niger State found the rock in the 15th century. They call it Zumwa, which roughly translates to a place of guinea fowl. This accounts for the abundance of these birds around the rock. The Zumba people settled around the rock and regard it as a spiritual guide. They made sacrifices to the rock to keep them safe. The landmark offered a clear view of the surrounding landscape, so it was also used as a defensive position for other invading tribes, right? Now, the main part in this that we're going to use to connect the dot is the fact that the people say that it is a place of guinea fowl and that these birds were around the rock. Now, an ancient god by the name of Artemis, one of her sacred animals happens to be a guinea fowl. Interesting. So there's a connection with Zuma rock and the ancient god Artemis, right? And Artemis is, I think, Zeus's daughter. So the connection and the story gets interesting. But there's a lot of conflicting articles when I did the research on this as to what really happens, right? Now, it is said that Artemis ended up killing meleagros, and that meleagros, some of his sisters, were in deep mourning, and Artemis turned them into guinea fowl, right? Now, could we connect the dots and say this rock might be the remains of meleagros? Could we say that? Well, we don't know, but one thing for sure, this rock with its connection with guinea fowl is definitely connected to Artemis. And that rock there is definitely the remnants of a giant. We can't fit the story in properly, but we have two clear-cut evidence, right? The fact that it's associated with the guinea fowl is connected to the ancient god Artemis, and that the rock is indeed the remains of a giant, right? And we over here can say definitely it is really evil personified, definitely, right? So in your spare time, you can go and look up Zuma rock in Nigeria, and you can look into our past, right? There's a lot that went on this earth, and our past is most definitely telling us what is about to happen in the future. So we need to seek the face of the Most High. Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.